Hey guys, welcome back to the Bill Brothers. Today we're going to be talking alarms. My E36 hasn't had an alarm for ages, and let's go say less of an alarm, more of a keyless entry. I'm really tired of having to put my key in to open the car, and especially when it's raining and stuff like that. So I started researching what possible keyless entry solutions. From researching the original alarm slash keyless entry solution. The only problem with that is while the prices are somewhat decent, the key fobs themselves are becoming really rare, and the people that provide key fobs that are compatible with the original systems, they tend to provide these flimsy remotes. And don't get me wrong, I did that a few years ago, and sure enough, it lasted about a year and a half, and the key fob just completely disintegrated. So, I figured, maybe an OEM solution wasn't appropriate. Even then, I still researched the two-button remote that came with the OBD2 system. Or I guess I believe it was the 96 and up. It came with it. It has the same Subaru style remote entry, and even then there's a million Subaru replacements, but never the one that's compatible with the E36, at least at a decent price. So I ended up researching third-party solutions. Bavarian Autosport has one, and I think other kind of manufacturers do make their own systems, but I don't know, call me weird, but I wanted a nice key fob or at least a key that looked really modern. And the best that I could find was from this company. What is it? United Autos Security. Yeah. They provide a keyless entry solution. I mean, pretty much comparable to everybody else's, but the biggest selling point is the key. Look at this. It's exactly like the newer models of BMW. Like my 2012 128i has a key just like this. My X3 that I used to have, key just like this, and I love it. That's exactly what I'm looking for: modernized key, keyless, and not have to worry about a key fob. I have indeed heard that these key fobs are maybe a little flimsy, and the life may, they may not be good in the long run, but I mean, they look beautiful. So today I'm going to be installing the alarm on the E36, and I'm starting right here on the dash panel, because apparently all we have to do is remove the glove compartment, and then the modules there. I've taken that module out before, and supposedly it is plug and play. So we're going to check that out, and it should be an installation that probably be 5-10 minutes, and then we'd have a full working remote keyless entry alarm solution. Most of these cars already did come pre-wired for alarm systems, so it should just be that easy. I'm crossing my fingers, and let's see what happens. All right, stick around. Okay, so now that the glove compartment has been removed, you're going to see the alarm module that was pre-installed in this car right here. There's a little tab right here that you can pull aside, and it allows you to slide this whole thing out. And you're going to see that it should just be plugged in right there. When we take this out, we're going to compare it to the original, to the new one. You're going to see that it uses the same connector, and there's really, it really is a plug and play installation. So I'm gonna unplug this out here. You're gonna see the pinouts there and here, okay? And theoretically, the new one should be able to plug into this connector right here. Okay, so I take it back. It's not this connector. You have to trace this big black wire to back here, and that one right there is the one that gets replaced. Yeah, I was kind of getting concerned because this is what the new connector looks like. So I was freaking out that it doesn't look anything like this one, but then as I traced it down, you can see that that connector right there should be the exact same one. It looks exactly like the one that we just got provided, so that's where we're gonna unplug and connect this. Okay, so you see the module now connected right in there. The harness is connected right where the original one used to be. You're gonna see here, this is the shock sensor that came with it. So if I tap it here, you should be able to see that. Hopefully here. Oh, there it is. See? The red light triggering it. But yeah, that should be it. I mean, I'm gonna just literally just lift the glove box, put it into place, and see if we can lock the car, and it should just lock and unlock immediately. I'm crossing my fingers. Let's see. Okay, so this is almost like the moment of truth right here. I rolled down the windows just to see if we can kind of keep track of the locking pin here. So we're gonna, there it is. Apparently I have one of my contacts is kind of loose in the door, so there you go. See, sometimes it catches or sometimes doesn't. It even does that with the key. I guess this is part of, this should be another tutorial here, but if you ever have that problem, it should be these little contacts right here. I would probably see if we can spray something on here, but most likely that's what's causing it. You had that problem in my driver's side door a while back, so when I replaced that, it went away. I think this one's failing now, but see, you may need to do it twice on this car. See, there you go. So that'll be another fix. I mean, luckily it's just plug and play, but we can see the alarm's working. It's kind of weak, but I'm pretty sure that's my horn. My alarm horn has always been really low. The kit did come with a new alarm horn, and I have it in there. We'll see if I'll end up putting that one in a little later. I really just wanted to use this key, which is freaking awesome right now. All right, so I hope you guys liked this week's Bill Brothers. Now we have a fully installed alarm. Probably took 5 whole minutes to do. Obviously, if I can do it, you can do it. So, you know, if you ever had any questions of how to get a pretty sexy looking key, hey, I guess United Auto Security did know what they were doing in that sense. And that's kind of gives them a leg up on the other alarm systems for E36s. But I guess till next time, see you guys.